Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. Today we're going to be looking at a little tweet that everyone's favourite person, LJ Montello, put out over the weekend. And to be honest with you, this one, it is kind of funny, and it just makes you shake your head and just think like, oh, what's wrong with you, you know? So I'm going to dive straight into it, and we have this one by here. I don't have direct insight, but it's well known in the industry that FUNimation founder Jen Fukunaga, I hope I'm saying his name right, if I'm not, I'm sorry, protected V. No small coincidence, this finally came about with a Sony buyout. So just with that one by there. So, first of all, if you remember, in a couple of depositions and affidavits that was put forward for V's side, they said that they actually went to Jen with concerns over Sabat and everyone else, and Jen said no, because he has been friends with Sabat for over 17 years, and they were almost like best friends, you know, and they didn't believe anything that was said bad about Sabat. But now, again, LJ, Lynn, she has put this forward, and she has literally just changed out Sabat's name and put V's name there instead. She carries on. And because Jen was so fond of V, it made it really difficult for other funny people to avoid him entirely, hence why the not too subtle snark about him by most VAs over 20 years. So, she's going on there, it's been 20 years, this, that and the other, but I'm pretty sure that it is the other way around, But again, LJ Montello, Lynn, she just wants to keep herself relevant. She just wants to be kept in the news, and she wants people like myself, Hero Hay, and a few others just to keep talking about her, which we do. We shouldn't really, but again, when I see this sort of thing, and these people are grasping, for the notoriety, and the beekeep in the world, her name's out there. She's probably thinking to herself now, yes, I'm being noticed by people again. It's almost like the type of person who, in school, if they had a football, well, I'm talking about UK now, if you had a football, people always wanted to play with you, let's play football, blah, blah, blah. If you never had that, then, most of the time they just looked away from you, And I think that's what she's trying to say. It's like, oh, I'm trying to keep my name, if I say something now, they'll have to talk about me. So I think that's what she's doing. She just carry on. And this is why I speak about cons and companies that are continuing to do business with him, because this is how he has been able to get away with it. There were always just enough people willing to look the other way that it went on for decades. You know what? To be honest with you, with Lynn, I really want her just to disappear now, because some of the things she comes out with, it just makes everyone look at her now and just be like, wow, either you got a serious case of the lovey-doveys for V because you are obsessed with him and you just want to keep talking about him, and I've also seen this one when you put a tweet out saying something happened between you and V way back when this supposedly all started coming out about a decade and a half ago, and you were like, oh, same thing happened to me back here with him, he done this to me. Personally, I think you got the hots for him and that he turned you down and you kind of went on a mad one. And I think that's why you're out there now doing all of this, because you think that, oh, no, he should have gone for me. I'm a desirable person. People need me, That's what I think you are. And again, it's going back to when you keep saying that you were brought up in the foster system and everything else in the States. And is this the way, the way you're acting and the way you're tweeting and everything else, the way to get people to keep noticing you because you weren't noticed as a child? Is that what this is coming through? Again, this is my mind racing. I've just been thinking about this over the last couple of days since I saw these tweets. And I really do think that's why you like it. Because you weren't noticed enough when you were growing up in the foster home. You've said yourself, you were pushed from home to home. And it's almost like people didn't want you. Is that what's happened now, Are you trying to get people just to talk about you and want you? Is that what's going on? I don't know. So again, this is just my opinion, and my mind is just racing with all this kind of thing, which it shouldn't be really, Especially when I said the other day, yesterday, that obviously there's a few things going on, and I should take a break and this, that, and the other. But if I take a break, there's not much else I can really do at this moment in time because I am waiting on surgery and stuff. So I could go out. I have been out. Got my niece, got my mates, my friends, and everything else, but even then, it's just like, man, I'm still, my mind's still racing with things. And this is one of the things that's been going on since Saturday night when I've been thinking about Lynn anyway, with these tweets. That's why I've left it until today. Because I was just thinking, like, right, okay, what's going on? Her head must be seriously messed up if this is what she keeps going now. If this is her life, just constantly on Twitter and continually bashing V and everything else. And I'm just looking here now on Social Blade, and this woman is crazy. She is losing followers, and she loses them, then she gains a few back, loses them, gains a few back, sort of thing. But when you look at the tweets, it's over this weekend, well, starting last Thursday, she did 109 tweets Thursday. On Friday, she did 59. Saturday, she did 25, So Saturday, she must have had a few things to do or whatever. Sunday, she did 87, And daily average is 77. But in the last 30 days, she has done 2,475 tweets. That's in 30 days now, ladies and gentlemen. That is a crazy amount of, just doing this sort of thing. And when you think about it, it's like I'm looking at myself now, and in the last 30 days, I've done 543. And I'm active on Facebook, on Twitter, sorry. That is just crazy. She has literally done 2,000 tweets more than me. And most of her tweets, nearly all of her tweets actually, are just putting people down. That is a crazy amount of tweets. But I'm going to leave this now, and if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, share the video as far and wide as you can, and I'll see you lovely people soon.